Welcome to this look at a load of cool new mods on Farming Simulator 22 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Thursday the 3rd of October. We've got quite a few new mods, we've got 3 new maps, and we've got a load of updates. I don't know when I'm going to get onto any of this. Let's start with the updates. The map MF Farms by Mappers Paradise, Celebuki and the Subby has had an update that says a new save game is not required. The map Polderlandschap by Thomas has had an update. That update is console release, so that's one of the new maps. The Legacy Premium Cutter Pack by Hispano. The New Holland Pack Header 5.1 metre by the Design Farmer. The John Deere 8000 by Smetty. The Bandiranti Virtuous 12500 by Bandiranti and JA Modding. The Bandiranti Hexline 1050 by Bandiranti and Connect Modding. The RAL 2.5 Lizard 3.0 by Pushcap. The Albert Magzi Paladin Stoll Easy Forks by Nom Atom. The Pack of Greenhouses by Barty, the Old Silo Bins by Kobe, the Southern German Farm Buildings Pack by Omitana, the Hessian Farm Vogelsberger by Farmer 5 Tom, the Corner Shed by Farmer 5 Tom, the Garage with Chicken Coop by 750 Ti Modding Michael LS, and the Silo Static Line Pack by DD Mod Passion from the other day have all had updates. Now, there were some updates that dropped into the Modhub after yesterday's. I didn't realise they had, but anyway, the Amazon Pantera 4502, the Amazon UX 5200 and the Amazon ZGB ZGTS by Melody 98 and Melody 98 JMZ. Those were updated the other day. I didn't include them in this, but they were. So I'm going to start with this because I got a lot of comments. It always happens. I can cover 20-30 mods with all the stuff that comes with them. You miss one thing and people go berserk. I missed the trailer on this pack, the Silo King Static Line Pack by DD Mod Passion. Apologies for that. I had every intention of showing it. I got flustered at the end with all the stuff. It was all a bit bonkers and I forgot to show it. So I'm going to show it now. And the tools and low loaders is where you'll find it. Just there, the N20T for transporting containers, 3,500. Spare wheel option, yes or no. Chassis colour, anything on that pallet. Extension colour, anything on that pallet. Rim colour, anything on that pallet. And license plate option on there as well. So what happens is these containers, if you didn't see the mod review the other day, this transports like this. When you get to where you're going, unfold the mixer wagon and you've got yourself a static feed mixer. This pack was nuts anyway, but anyway, put it back like that so it means you can pack it up and you can move it wherever you want. So sort of somewhere between a trailed, not self-propelled, but static as well. Anyway, exit that, jump in here, start the engine. If we unfold the trailer, it does that. If we back up to the container, it will automatically put the container on. If I fold it, it puts the trailer on, swings that back around. We can transport the trailer wherever we want to go, so we can pick it up, drop it off, move it around, do whatever we want. This back section does adjust in and out as well, so you can adjust that if you want to. It does have a beacon on there as well, like so. And when you get to where you're going and you're happy with the placement, you do the opposite, unfold it. It does this. It will drop it down at an angle, and then you unload it. So it says unload here, press square, then we drive away, put that back in operating position, fold it up, and we are job done. Apologies for that. Like I say, there was all sort of stuff going on. Certain things were working, some weren't. I just got in a flap and I missed it. So there we go. I've covered it now. I hope that's sorted. Right, on with the mods. So we're going to start here. Well, actually, both of these by the same modder. We've got the Polish Yellow House and the Brick Polish House. So this one is 19.21 megabytes download. 24 slots, 25,000 to buy. That one there is 18.37 megabyte download, 22 slots, 20,000 to buy. Both of these you'll find under build mode and farmhouses. They're both by Cookson. I'm not going to show you where they are. They're in build mode. They're under farmhouses. There's no colour options on these. This one, come around the back. Nice bit of detailing. Sleep trigger is just there. The brick one These are two separate mods, it's not a pack. Sleep triggers just here. Again, nice detail, nice look to them. The Polish Yellow House and the Brick Polish House, both by Cookson. Next we have got this. This is the Fertilizer Storage. This by Hellraiser. This is 4.92 megabytes download, 11 slots, 20,000 litre. Now when it says 20,000 litre capacity, I'm glad I checked this. This you'll find under build mode, under silos, on the end there, 7,500, that's all. We buy it, replace it, we're good to go. This will take solid fertiliser, liquid fertiliser and herbicide. Now often you'll get them, it says 20,000 litres and that's a total capacity. So like I say, I thought I'd better check. So if we look bottom right, should say I bought liquid fertiliser first, then herbicide, then I bought out a load of solid fertiliser. It took the full 20,000 litres of solid fertiliser. That to me intimates it's not 20,000 litres total, it's 20,000 litres of each you can put in here for 7,500. Really nice detailing on this. Hellraiser stuff's pretty cool. I like the broken gutter and that on here. But yeah, putting in, taking out, all done here at the front. Nice. That's the Fertilizer Storage by Hellraiser. While we're on the subject, or looking at Hellraiser mods, next to that we've got this, the GDR Bunkersilo, also by Hellraiser. There are two in this pack, 5 slots, 6 slots. One of them is sans gutter, the other one has a gutter. I tell you what, this is the same. Look at the detail. That concrete looks like concrete. What I've also done, I've put some in this one to see if we get any bleeding through the walls. No bleeding through the walls, it works perfectly well. This one's got a gutter across the front. Also build mode, also silos, they're right next door. So 10 grand each regardless of whether you've got the one with the gutter or not. Now that is 500,000 litres. And it's barely, I think it doesn't go right up to the top. I think this is the flat point. As I was filling this up, it wouldn't go any higher than this. So this is your flat point. I like that. But when you look at the scale of this bunker, that's 500,000 litres. What are we looking at? 4 million? 5 million litres? I don't know. It's going to take a lot. Very nice silage clamps. That's the GDR Bunkersilo by Hellraiser. 5.84 megabytes download, if I didn't already say that. Next, we have got the package of wooden shelters. This is also by Cookson. Now these are like lean-tos. You can place them up against other buildings or up against each other, or they can just freestand. It's entirely up to you. 8.22 megabytes download. These are, it's 9 slots for the first one, which I think was the back one, then 10 slots for each of the others. I don't know if the decoration is different on the others. There's no lighting on these. Nice bit of weathering. Do they look the same? Okay. Oh no, they are slightly different. That's got a couple of pallets. Yeah, so they are slightly different. Build mode, sheds. And they all here 2,000 for these two, because these two are longer. So the first two are 2 grand each. The second two are 1,500. They are shorter. Like I say, if you pick one, doesn't matter which one it is. If we put that, for example, come up to the building here, it's not going to be very happy about it. But if I do that, press triangle, so it doesn't matter. There we go. Don't really want it right the way in, but get as close as we can. So you can have it as a lean-to next to another building. Where is it? That works quite well. Or like I say, butt them up against each other. That's entirely up to you too. So that's the package of wooden shelters by Cookson. Next we've got the old grain storages pack by LeoLeo. That's these two buildings here. This is 58.59 megabytes download, 21 slots and 19 slots. We've got an old version and a newer version. A modernised being that you've got lighting and light switches inside. So actually what we'll do, let's get rid of that because I don't want that interfering with because that's what it looks like without that. So we're going to the first building. Actually, you know what? Build mode, sheds. So that one there is 90 grand. That one there is 85 grand. There's no colour options on these, you get them as they are. Nicely made and detailed as well. This one's got like a covered area out the front there for pallets or whatever you want to put under there. It's entirely up to you. I like the fact you've got different styles of doors, and you've got this because these are designed, I suppose, initially old grain storage pack for pouring grain and piling up inside the building. You've got this raised bit coming in and out, so it can pile up and not come out the doorway, so it doesn't go past the threshold. So we come inside. Now I couldn't find a light switch on this one, although there are lights up there. So I don't know whether these ones in here are automatic, but I like this one here. Sliding door on this one. Very cool. And this one's open all the way through. It looks a little bit ramshackle. That's as cool as well, isn't it? The light shining through the gaps in the wood. Very cool. I'm just looking. No, can't seem to see a light switch. But this is another feature as well that I quite like. Look, where you've got the lips, where everything's been taken out. You've got the lips in the concrete when you've got grain left behind from when grain was stored in it. Nice little touch, that. Come across to the modernised version and you'll see we've got lighting on inside. So just inside here, light switch. And this one's slightly different in that we've got a wall in the middle. So it's actually two separate bays. Doesn't have the lean-to bit on the other side of it either. Coming to this side, light switches over there, over there, here. Other words. This one doesn't have the sliding door, so that's got sort of triple door. Double there, double on the back. This one, yeah, just slightly different design. Very nice. The old grain storage is packed by LeoLeo. Next, we've got these. These are curious. I don't know why I put two. Oh, I know why I did. I put these in initially because it was like, well, yeah, let's put them down. Let's see what we got. This is the Decorative Collectibles by Zgorzknialec. 1.18 megabyte download. They're one slot each. You don't get anything for them, but they show the same things as what you would normally go around and collect and get normally 1,000 each for. That all started on Elm Creek, didn't it? Build mode, decoration, and others. Here you'll find them. 50 each. Oh no, actually, no, they're not, are they? The animals are 25. The vehicles are 50. No colour options on these. You get them as they are. Place them down. I mean, yeah. Put them on shelves, whatever you want to do with them, is the type of shoe. And I thought, oh, that's a bit boring. So I thought, let's make it as if, you know, a little kiddie's been playing with them, you know. So I just did that. That was going to be the thumbnail. I was going to say, blimey, the graphics have gone a little bit on, yeah, but anyway. So there, decorative objects. If you want them, they're there. Decorative Collectibles by Zgorzknialec. Next, we've got the metal buildings pack. This by ikas. 56.07 megabytes download. There are 4 in this pack, as you can see. Nice and bright and colourful. Bright and colourful because there are 34 colour options on this. We're looking at 15 slots for the first building, 42 slots for this one, which is a workshop, 11 slots for this one, and 20 slots for this one. We go into our build mode. These are all under sheds. So we start here with the garage. Actually, let's just go there. This one is the garage, 75,000. Next to that, we've got the workshop, which is that one there, 95 grand. Then for 55 grand, we've got the shed, open-sided. And then the storage building, this one here, is 90 grand. And if we pick one, like that, and we can go through the various different colour options. Some are more pastel than others, some are brighter than others. Don't worry, if you like the Barbie pink, that is in here, I think. There we go. So 34 different colours to choose from, a flavour for everyone. They do all have lighting, very bright as well. The exterior lighting is automatic, interior lighting has light switches. These are caverns, they're big old buildings. Light switch here on the wall. Sliding doors on that one. Workshop, open on this side. Light switch just over here by the door for the exterior section. We do have a small door there, but we have the roller doors at the front. Plenty of space, really bright light. So when you are doing repair work on your vehicles, you drop anything, you should be able to see it, no problem at all. Workshop trigger around the side, little mezzanine up here for storage of bales, pallets, whatever you want to put on top. Workshop office, just in here, very patriotic. Light switch on the wall here as well. Let's close that door. That's the workshop option. Open plan, light switch on this one is further along. It's on this stanchion here, and it depends which way around you place this, obviously, but it is on one of these, as you can see. And then our grain storage building. It's like the garage one. This one does have an overhang out the front. Again, lighting on the outside is automatic. Inside does have a light switch, which should be just there. There you go. That's the Metal Buildings Pack by ikas. Next, we have this. This is representative of 3. This is the Lizard AUS Atena 1 by Brzemek 23433. 11.88 megabytes download. They're 5 slots each. There's a 2.5 metre, a 2.7 metre and 3 metre cultivator. That's where you'll find them. So there we go, 5,500 for our 2.5 metre. 6,000 for the 2.7 and 6,500 for the 3 metre. I've got the 3 metre. The options are identical on all 3, so it doesn't matter which one we look at. Let's look at this one. So we've got the option of tubular roller or string roller. We've got the hydro pack. So each one of these has a 3-point link on the back. So if you are going to do cultivating, then run a seeder behind, or whatever it is you want to run behind it, you can. We've got narrow or wide attachments for that. Lower link balls, yes or no, on the front 3-point link for attaching to your tractor. Main colour, any one of these. Slightly metallic. Very nice. So, let's drop it down. Not a shallow cultivator, as you can see. This should bring up small stones on areas where you've got stones. There you go. Activated. Nice and straightforward, does the job. Nicely made, nicely detailed. I always love that when you see all the bolt heads. A lot of work goes into it. People, yes, a 3-metre cultivator. We know the, we know the joke, but still, a lot of work goes into them. That's by Brzemek 23433. Next. We got all this going on. This is the Krone Big X series by Chrissy136. It is 40.92 megabytes download, 20 slots for the main vehicle with some nice options, as you can see, for colours and reflectors and various different doodaddery that comes with it. This has the Collect 903 header, which is 9 metres. That one is 8 slots. We've got the Easy Flow headers for picking up grass. We've got the Easy Flow 300S 5 slots, the Easy Flow 380S 5 slots. This is the 380 version, and then we've got the X Disc 620, which is 4 slots, and then we've got the trailer for the X Disc 620. That's 3 slots. That's a Titan trailer. That's something a little bit different, but I thought I might use it to show the vehicle off. We go up to the top, go to our forage harvesters. So out on the end there, the Big X series, and we can run through quite a few different options. So 687 horsepower, 775, 898 and 1156 for the Big X 1180. Does add on 65 grand though, but gives you a bit of oomph, doesn't it? We've got Wheelbrand, Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, BKT, Vredestein, back to Trelleborg. I think on each of them we've got a standard and a wide. I think that's pretty much. Let's go back to Vredestein. Yeah, I think they're all standard and wide. So pick your weapon of choice, and you've got a standard and wide option in each. Fenders, we've got standard, and we've got a wide or an extra wide option on your fenders. We've got stickers, so we've got standard, black Krone logo, white Krone logo, silver, and then we go to this, the Optimax. So if you want to go for that decal option, you can. I'll leave it on standard, but I went for that just because it was a little bit different. We've got reflective strips standard. That puts them on the back section, all around there. See that? On or off. We've got rear, and then we've got side. So it puts them all around the side. Imagine if you were doing a cardboard cutout of this to make it. It just does the stitching around the side. Then you've got side and rear, so it blends it all together. And then back to standard. We've got additional beacon light. That's on the back. I'll do the reflective strips again. There we go. Additional beacon. There we go. On or off on the back. We've got pipe standard, pipe mid, pipe lonk. We've got main colour. So again, if you've gone for that decal option, but it doesn't matter, whatever you want to go for. We've got slightly different tones on each one. The silver and a sort of more matte. And anything you like. Pick and choose, it's up to you. Design colour. Whatever floats your proverbial boat. There you go. That's the main vehicle. Then we come out of there, and we go to our tools, forage harvester headers, And here we have our X-Collect, and all that we've got on these are colour options. So if you do go for, well, whatever colour option you go for, the colour palette is pretty much the same. So you can mix and match if you've gone for that black option like I did, or whatever you want, design colour, mix and match. So the 300S is 3 meters, the 380 is 3.8. That's your pickup for grass swaths or grass. That's your all crop header, and again colour options on that. Don't know why I went for green again. Like so, and the same with these. Like that. So I'm going to do, let's disconnect the trailer. They fold and unfold as all the regular ones do. So, horn, very cool. Lighting, also very cool. As you saw, rear trailer hitch. Beacons, depending on which ones you've gone for, and if you've gone for the rear beacon as well, like so. We then have L1 and right stick up and down, raises and lowers our cab for our better view of what we're doing, operating. Then we have unfold harvester, unfolds the pipe, and then you do pipe out. So you have to unfold, if you've got the extension, unfold it first, then pipe out. And I think we've got lights on that. There we go, lights on the pipe as well. Very nice. Do we have doors and windows? I don't think we do. Nice interior, nicely detailed, as you might expect. Nope, do that, that. And away we go. Lovely setup. Does the job. Go for a big old Titan trailer like this one from the Chris S. Riley S. Colossus Harvester Pack. You can do an entire field and not have to worry. Not even need to stop. So there we go. I won't show all the other headers, they all do what you expect them to. The grass one picks up the grass swath, the all crop header will do any crop that it shows it will harvest, and it will turn it into chaff and throw it in the back, as it should do. Very nice indeed. That's the Krone Big X series by Chrissy136. Next. We've got these little beauties. These are really nice as well. This is the Fiat Universal 650 by Hispano. 67.37 megabytes download, 23 slots each. We have a 2-wheel drive option and a 4-wheel drive option. The options are pretty much the same on both, but we'll run through them anyway. As you can see from colour palettes, there are slight metallic options. There's cab options. If you go for the cab option, you have got the option for opening the front window, the rear window. There are lights and various different things on them. Detail, fantastic. Also the engines on these, you can get an unrealistic chip-tuned version, which isn't too expensive either. So you'll find these under vehicles and small tractors. There we go. So 26,800 will get you the base model 2-wheel drive, 33,600 the base model 4-wheel drive. So let's have a look, shall we? We've got cabin, open at the back, completely closed, or back off, so let's say we've gone with that. We've then got engine option on the 2-wheel drive, 65 horsepower standard or 200 horsepower. For an extra 3 grand, we can jump up to a 200 horsepower tractor. 29,800. 200 horsepower. Awesome. Where was this a week ago, or a few days ago, when I was buying a new tractor on Spakovo? I might have to trade my other one in. Anyway, we have got Wilbrand Trelleborg, Michelin, Nokian and back again. So with this one on the 2-wheel drive, we've got normal, and then that one changes the front tyre. We've then got normal double at the back and changes that one. Broad, changes the front tyre. Double broad, changes the front tyre. Narrow, changes the front tyre. And back to normal again. Front wheel fenders, squared or rounded if you want. Window tinting, so if you've gone for the cab, you won't have this option if you haven't gone for the cab. If you've gone for the cab, you've got window tint option. Like that. Front work lights, yes or no. Beacon lights, we've got left and right, or off. Weights, so this is front carrier, weights, front loader quick, hour or no. Main colour, so then we can run through anything you want. So you've got your standard sort of colour, and we run through the various different, with the sort of more metallic, flatter mats, and like I say, pick and choose whatever you want to do. Very nice on the main colour. Design colour does all the engine section underneath. I went for a more a sort of greyish. Let's go for a lighter one that stands out. Let's go for new silver, for example, so you can do all that if you want to. Again, mix and match, pick and choose, up to you. Ceiling colour, if you've gone for the cab, you can choose the cab roof colour, like that. Seat colour inside, this is quite nice as well. You've got loads of different leathers. Chestnut leather, black leather, honey, ocean leather, pale pink, fuchsia, fuchsia, orange leather, so you can, again, mix and match to your heart's content. Rim colour, again, you've got your metallics down here, polished, new silver, dark steels, and then but you've got sort of metallics in these as well, so if you wanted to go for something a little bit different you can. And a license plate option on there too. Then we've got the four-wheel drive version, slightly different options on the tyres. Cabin is exactly the same, open at the back, completely closed. Engine setup a bit different. We've got 90 standard and then 250 horsepower. That's 36,600 for 250 horsepower. Again, car nods it. Wheel brand's the same. Trelleborg, Michelin, Nokian back again. On this one though, we have got normal, double, double all round, broad, double, all round, narrow, back to normal. And that's the same on each one. I think it was broad, double, yeah, pretty much. Nokian didn't have the narrows, but I think the others do. There you go. Front wheel fenders, again, metallics? Oh, okay, so metal, rubber, or off. Front work lights, yes or no, so depending whether you've got the cab on or off. If you haven't got the cab, puts the front work lights there. If you have got the cab, puts them above. Weight options, again, weights, front loader, quick, hour, no. Again with the colour options, same as the previous version, same with the design colour, same with the ceiling colour, same with the seat, rim colour, and off. So, let's hop on this one. Now that's interesting. Because when I go, it's not putting those front work lights on. Or are they indicators? No. Ah, so those extra work lights it's put on the fenders, they're not turning on. Now, options L1, R1, these are all for things that you have if you've got a cab. So if you've got it without the cab and you're pressing L1 and R1, you're wondering what the extend crane arm and raise crane arm does. That's for windows and various different things, and mirrors on the cab. If you've got it without a cab, it won't have that option. But like I said, for what is it, just under 30 grand? If you've gone for the 200 horsepower option, 27 miles an hour as well, it's no slouch. It's crisp, it's clean, it's nicely detailed. See that, all the linkages moving, and oh, very cool. Swap off that one. Did I leave the lights on? Of course I did. Don't want to drain the battery, do we? Let's go on this one. So, same thing again, lights, beacons, indicators, but this one, so the indicator off, L1, we've got open and close cover, so close cover does the rear window, or open cover. Then you've got X, so L1, X is open and close the front window, like so. We've then got L1, right stick side to side, if we go inside, L1, right stick side to side and up and down will do our left mirror, so that's moving around our left mirror. That's making me feel quite sick. like so. Then R1, right stick side to side and up and down, we'll do our right mirror. That's really smooth, really neat. And the clarity on that is fantastic. Love it. Interior looks like this. What a lovely couple of tractors. I can see a tractor swap coming on in my near future. That's the Fiat Universal 650 by Hispano. Next we have got this. Why is it backwards, you ask? You will see momentarily. This is the Valmet 6400. This by Oscar 8599 and Greenlandfarmer. 17.77 megabytes download. 19 slots. This is also under small tractors. This does have change driving direction, hence the reason it's facing this way, because I've got the seat facing that way with the steering wheel just inside. You can just see there. So also under small tractors, right there, 80,000 for the base model. We have got 100 horsepower and 120. Those are the two options for our engine. We've got wheel brand, Trelleborg, Vredestein, Continental, BKT, Michelin, Mitas, Nokian, back to Trelleborg. On Trelleborg we have got standard, narrow. It says narrow, but it widens the track. It doesn't actually narrow the tyres, so I don't know if that would still cause crop destruction. Standard 2, back to standard. Vredestein, Continental, BKT just has that option. Michelin just has that option. Mitas, Nokian just has that, and we're back to Trelleborg again. You've got radiator cover, new style and old style. It just brings, it's hard to tell, but it brings the mesh forward and back just ever so slightly on there. It's quite difficult to tell. Then you've got beacons, we've got front flashing unit, left back and left back 2, left and front, left 2 and front. Then we go right 2 with front. Then we got both with front, and then off again. So I think I went for that one, all style 2. We've got light standard or yes, which changes the 2 lights that are on the cab in the middle to a light bar. We've got license plate yes or no. So I say yes or no, sorry. We've got none, back only, front and back off. Warning triangle on the back, yes or no. Front guard, yes or no. Front loader attacher, quick power, yes or off. Main colour, anything on that palette. Let's go with green, for example. Bonnet top colour changes the bonnet top. Grille colour does the grille. Exhaust colour, we can go for a chrome exhaust on there. Rim colour, we got silver at the moment. White or black. License plate option on there as well. Let's hop in. Start up. Beacons. Horn. Let's change our driving position. L1 R1X. Swings us back around. As you can see, I went for the wider wheel track on this one. Nice looking tractor. Beacons off. Lights. With the light bar in the middle as well, if you come for the light bar option. So, L1, a right stick up and down, does our sunroof. R1 doesn't do anything. L1, R1. Left stick side to side does that door. So L1, R1, left stick side to side. Nice sound effects. Right stick side to side. And then right stick up and down. Like so. Interior. Another one, nicely detailed, nicely coloured. Functioning as you would expect. Sounds nice. Very cool. Nice selection of stuff today. Which brings me on to the last of the mods for today. Now, as far as maps go, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm off on an adventure tomorrow. I'm going to visit one of my subscribers. I'm going to do some actual farming, and I'm going tomorrow afternoon. And it's a holiday in Germany today, and I think a lot of people at Giants are off tomorrow as well. So I wasn't expecting mods. So for all these mods to drop and maps, I wasn't expecting. So I've got 3 map tours to do, and there's no way I can fit all 3 in before tomorrow lunchtime. It's just not going to happen. So I might only get 1 of them done, possibly 2. I'll try my best. I'll see what I can get done. But anyway, the final mod for today then, Thursday the 3rd of October, is the John Deere 9R Series 2015 by Dince and STX Farms. 21.49 megabytes download, 40 slots each, because there are 2, of course there are. There's a standard version, EU, and a US version just here, with quite a few different options. Now this one I'm not running through all the tyre options on these. To say that, the EU version has doubles, wides, various different weight options, things like that. The US version does go up to triples, and as you can see, we've got a rock box, we've got the oversized sign, which the EU version doesn't have. The US version has the light stalks, the US version has the light stalks, the EU one has the hazard squares you're kind of used to. But like I say, I'm not going to go through all of the tyre choices. There are a lot. There will be something in there for you, because then we end up going through wheels with weights 2, then it's standards with weights, then it's wides 2 with weights with it. You know, there are so many options to have a look at, but they're really nicely made vehicles. They look really cool. Again, sharp, tidy, clean, crisp, very nice. These are under large tractors, as you might expect. So we'll start with the 9R Series 2015, the EU version. Slot count is the same, price is the same for the base models, and then it obviously goes from there. So we have got 407, 462, 517, 572, 627, 670 horsepower. 670 horsepower is going to set you back an extra 104,000 if you want to go for that. So again, all the various different tyre options we've got on here, but these don't go up to triples on the EU version. We've got Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, BKT, Vredestein, back again. I'll run through one set. I won't read them all out, but you'll see what I mean. Going back to our twins again. Then front mounting. So this is the same on both. Standard weight frame. We run through various different weight options. Blade undermount, and then back to standard again. Whereas the US version, you'll see in a minute, has a rock box option with or without rocks as well. Beacons. Left, right, both. No. Then we go through, again, I'm not going to run through all these different options, but the Starfire starts on holder. We start with the 3000, then we go through the various different monitors, different monitor sizes, then it goes to the RTK version with the various different monitor sizes. We go from the 3000 to the 6000 to the 7000 as far as I recall. So again, I'm not showing you all of the various different options, but with RTK, if you look inside, you might be able to see some of the screens change in size. Then the 7000. I don't think this one has an integral. No, it just goes to no after that. Halogen lights or LEDs, that's not the same on both. Then mirrors. Now this one, we've got standard mirrors on the outside and a rear view mirror. I think we had another one by Dince that did this. So old mirror inside, new mirror inside. We then go to electric mirrors on the outside, old and new mirror inside. We then go to ultimate mirrors on the outside with old and new mirror inside. Then ultimate electric. Old mirror inside, new mirror inside, then back to standard. Side panels on both, so inside there we've got to put side panels on if you want to, so standard or new. Then you've got exhaust, so we've got short exhaust with tow rope, and the tow rope runs underneath the vehicle. You've then got a long exhaust with a tow rope. You've then got a rain cap exhaust with a tow rope. Back to short. Carpets and decals, so we've got the 100th anniversary decal goes, I don't know if you can just see it in the gap. If I remember, I'll zoom in. 100-year edition with carpet, and then 100-year edition and carpet. Then we've got the monitors inside. So again, this changes slightly. We've got a 4100 monitor, 4200 monitor, a 4600. Just gives you larger size monitor on the inside. Attachers on the back. Trailer 2, trailer 3, trailer 4, 3.2. Don't play up. back to that. Warning signs. EU1 puts those in the front. EU1 with triangle has that on the front with a triangle on the back. EU2 puts the warnings on the back, takes them off the front. You have that with triangle. Then EU3 gives us front and back squares, and then with triangle as well. So you can go with the full Monty if you want. Then back to no. You got rear tank. You got the 2015-2016 tank, or you got the modern sort of larger tank with the. I think, is it larger? Might be the same capacity. But regardless, they're the plastic ones. 2017-2021. Steering knob, yes or no. Seats, standard or leather. License plates. Then we come to the US version. So this one, I think it's the same thing. 407, 462, 517, 572, 627, 670. Yep. Same price. Wheel brand's the same, but what I will do, I'll show you on this one. If we go to narrow twins, there you go. Then we go up to triples, and then it goes through the doubles and double with weights, and then wides with weights, wide twos with weights, and same sort of thing. But you have the triple options on the US spec. Front mounting, I said, was the same. We got the weights, the various different weights on there. Then we go to the rock box. I'm sure it was on this one, wasn't it? Yeah, rock box with rocks in, blade undermount, and then back to standard. Beacons were the same. Why have we stopped? There we go. Beacons are the same. Starfire was the same. Lights option was the same. Mirrors options were the same. Side panels were the same. Exhaust and tow rope was the same. Carpets and decals. Monitors were the same. Attachers. Warning signs were different on this one. We got US. Does that. Oversize. Oh, come on. That's only if we've got. Where are we? Where's our front mounting? There's our oversize. Oversize sign. So you've got US and oversize sign, which puts the stalks on with the oversize sign. Rear tank option the same, steering knob option the same, seat option the same, windows the same. Oh no, windows. We had on this one, we have got standard or tinted. Come on, don't die on me now, please. We're so close. There we go. Those are the options. Let's get out this menu before it all crashes on me. So the EU version. Let's start it up. Horn. So this one, we got our beacons. I went for LEDs on this one. As you can see at the top, LED lights. I went for the short flapper with tow rope. I think I went for a lot of the options on this one. So we have got open cover, which does that. Slides those in and out. So depending on what wheel options you've gone for, if you've gone for wides and stuff like that, you can open and close those, widen them up. L1, R1, left stick side to side, rotate, so it brings our seat forwards and backwards. Now let's see what it looks like inside. There we go. So it doesn't move it much, but we can bring our seat forward and backwards. And then right stick side to side, we've got our twist to the side. Again, it helps with your back. If you're doing operations where you need to keep looking behind you at your equipment and machinery, or you need to keep checking your monitors, you can sit at a slight angle. You can move that back again, like so. No doors or windows. Does sound good. Does look good. .24 miles an hour, and it gets up there pretty quickly. Let's get into the US option. So I went for the trips on this, of course you do. Went for the tinted windows as well, again, why not? Went for a single beacon, didn't go for LEDs, went for the standard halogens. And those halogens on the outside are your indicators on the top of the cab, as you can see, and on the stalks as well. On this one, open cover puts the stalks away, or puts the stalks away, or puts the stalks out. So whichever way you want to look at it. I think the first one I went for the 2015 to 2017 tanks. The new one I went for the 2017 to 2021s. So the tanks are slightly different. This one I didn't go for the tow rope option, but I did go for the rock box with the oversize and the rocks. And on the back, I went for a standard hitch with the PTO rather than the 3-point. Whereas the other one I went for a 3-point. So yeah, a few different options on there just to see what it looks like. And then the options on here inside are exactly the same. Left stick side to side brings us forwards and backwards. Right stick side to side. Yeah, right stick side to side gives us a twist. It's nice and quiet in here as well. Strange with the tinted windows, isn't it? Well, I think it is, anyway. And there you go. That's the 9R US version. That's the John Deere 9R Series 2015 by Dince and STX Farms. And that's it for the mods for Thursday, the 3rd of October. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.